Hi everybody and welcome to the Virtual Wrestling Federation. You're watching Saturday Night Rush Hour. Professional wrestling at its finest. Yours truly, Jimmy Hoffa, here to call the action. And unfortunately, Tom Luke will not be coming to the show. He is running late, reportedly being held up in traffic right now as we speak. But it is a busy night here in Middletown, New Jersey, because tonight, folks, we have a lineup of matches to showcase. Billy Sharpe versus Alan Percy, Bastion Detlef versus Bryan and Val Valocity versus Emily Sharpe. And now, I have to stress this out, that Big Nasty Blaze is not going to be here for the remainder of possibly this month, unfortunately, as he is, well, if you remember from Lethal Lottery, he was taken off to the hospital. He did suffer a lower back injury. The poor man cannot escape from injuries. It's just one after the other. It's just one after the other, unfortunately. But we are wishing him a speedy recovery, and we hope that it is nothing super serious. But right now, folks, we have a huge match to kick us off here on Rush Hour. The Genesis Championship rematch from Lethal Lottery. Uptown Hunter Hall versus Athena von Hart. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Grand Prix Championship.
Now, this was made a hardcore rules match for the sake of making sure there are no countouts and no disqualifications in this matchup on Rush Hour, but what a better way to kick us off for a championship match, and a rematch at that. Athena von Hart wanted to send a message to Uptown Hunter Hall at Lethal Lottery, and, you know, bizarrely did not want to capture the Genesis title because, well, she got counted out. And as you may know, in a countout of a championship match, the champion retains the championship belt, but is at a loss. Well, win or loss. But either way, the champion did retain, and now Athena gets another shot at the Genesis Championship prize. But Uptown Hunter Hall is an obstacle of an elite performer. And he looks to go to Dub City tonight in Middletown. One can argue that Athena von Hart actually decimated and controlled the majority of the match at Lethal Lottery. And a lot of people claim that she should actually be the champion right now, but she has a chance to prove it nonetheless. In front of this crowd in the Robert J. Collins Arena. I have to also preface this, folks, that it has been notified that Blake Astolfo is moving positions in the VWF. Reportedly not interested in becoming a wrestler any longer in the VWF. Wants to be a manager. We'll see if we have any more details on that later tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Bucharest, Romania, Akira Hart. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Grand Prix champion, Uptown Hunter Hall.
A hardcore rules match to determine this championship decision. Hunter Hall, you have held that title now for 42 days. Can you hold it for 43? We're about to find out right now. Referee Stanley Earns calls for the bell. Knife edge chop by Athena. Athena now is going to be going on the apron. Looks for some sort of maneuver here. Oh, the drop kick, the springboard drop kick that she likes to make a trademark claim to, rather than Lilith Blackheart's. And now Hunter Hall, snapmare, a baseball slide and a kick to the forehead. That's gonna hurt. And a clothesline sends Athena up against the turnbuckle, and now is laid out. Oh, but no. Shot to the midsection with the boot of Athena. Oh, what a huge super kick right out of nowhere, and now a kick to the midsection. Athena now has a hold of Uptown. Shoves him up against the turnbuckle. Oh, and now the same scenario. Oh, goodness. We got to cover. But only a 1 count. I would imagine the match would not end that fast right then and there. Nice pop-up Hurricanrana. And here's the cover by Athena. Well, I guess now they're both tied with 1 pinfall at a 1 count. A headlock now with an elbow right on the top of the head of Uptown Hunter Hall. But as I mentioned from Lethal Lottery, it seems like that it's a bit of a repeat from that super card with Athena dominating most of this match. Now fireman's carry with a stun gun by Hunter Hall, who's gonna springboard. Oh, missed the frog splash. We are getting pure technical wrestling, or well, physical wrestling here right now on Rush Hour. Oh, what a stun gun. Now Hunter Hall's on the outside. And I may have spoken too soon because here come the weapons, which are all legal in this match. Oh, it's a trash can. Tossed right on the stomach, chest area of Hunter Hall. Ooh, what a forearm. Oh, and shoved up the ring post. Hunter Hall sends Athena. How personal is this match going to get between these two competitors in this championship match to kick us off on Rush Hour? Dropping Hunter Hall face first on the barricade, and now is continuously working on that left knee. More shots to the midsection now. Snapmare, baseball slide. Boot first to the head of Athena. And I think she's now trying to get her opponent back inside the ring, but I don't think Hunter Hall is done yet. Hunter now shoves Athena across ringside. They're just ragdolling each other. Oh, goodness! Oh, but that didn't even phase Uptown Hunter Hall now as he goes under the ring to grab. Oh, my goodness! Oh, no! What baseball? That barbed wire! And we had to have assumed it was going to get brutal in this matchup, with it being hardcore rules. Athena now is going to have enough of that, but grabs the trash can, and I think he's going to send it in the ring. Yes. Somebody's going to take out the trash in this match. Oh, wow! Snap trap right out of nowhere! Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. But only a 2 count. And Hunter is not done. Arm drag takedown by Athena, who's going on the outside. And, oh, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Uh-oh. Wait a second. The Lioness Pounce incoming. Planted. Are we going to have a new champion right here? No. Not right now. Not yet. But Athena is not going to stop until she becomes champion. Springboard, drop kick. But Hunter kicks right back up on his feet. And Athena has an answer for every move Hunter is delivering. Oh, look for a belly-to-belly takedown, and Hunter able to scout it. Now an armbar submission. But look at that technical wrestling right there. Nice reversal by Athena Von Hart with a back body drop now. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. He landed head first on the canvas, but he kicks out at 2. And Athena now is showing signs of frustration. She just can't put this match away. What's going to happen here now? Hunter Hall with a body slam, taking down Athena, has control of the match, is on the middle rope. What's he looking for here? Oh, went for the double knee Meteora off the middle rope, and Athena was not going to let it happen this time, not at least right now, as Hunter Hall is now going back under the ring. Grabbing a steel chair. It's all legal. Remember, hardcore rules. Oh! Chair shot to the back of the head. And that might answer the question of who is the Genesis champion tonight. It does not answer the question. It is only a 2 count. But Hunter is not done. Oh my goodness! A party poison on the steel chair. Hunter Hall is on the top rope looking for the master moonsault. He got it! Hunter Hall will retain the Genesis Championship tonight.
Here is your winner, and still the Grand Prix champion,
I don't think anybody can ever possibly stop the train ride that this man is in control of. Hunter Hall retains the Genesis Championship and is going to Dub City tonight in Middletown. What a match, what a way to kick us off on Rush Hour. A definitive score has been settled between these two competitors for the Genesis Championship belt. And surely Uptown Honor Hall can't wait to go out and celebrate with this win. And then rightfully so. The man surely deserves it with how much the man has been through for God knows how many months. But enjoy the victory as he deserves it. But right now, folks, we're going to turn our attention to something that was extremely noted and well-deserved at Lethal Lottery. That would be Coda Crosby winning the Lethal Lottery briefcase after surviving the Lethal Lottery Battle Royale. You know, I mean, tossing out or surviving really 29 other opponents for this type of a match, it's not an easy task. But he came in at number 27 at the Lethal Lottery. He won the damn thing in an intense final battle between him and Selena Grace Dyer. And now he gets to show up here in New Jersey with the briefcase to show it off in this next match against Alex Kizzy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Weighing in at 253 pounds, Alan Percy.
Another participant in the Lethal Lottery Battle Royale, Alex Kizzy. Who, well, he understandably wanted to win the whole thing. I mean, who wouldn't have? But believes that Coda Crosby is nothing but a fluke and doesn't deserve the briefcase, which is quite the opinion. Now Alex wants to make an example of the former World Heavyweight Champion. The current Lethal Lottery briefcase holder, and here he comes right now.
And his opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Dark Horse, Crawford.
Definite different look on the face of Coda Crosby. No fireworks either. But the Dark Horse is definitely the rightful owner of that right there. The Lethal Lottery briefcase that can be cashed in at any time, any place, anywhere, on any champion he wants in his respectful division. Which means he can get a title shot any moment he wants. He can announce it in advance or the moment a championship match is over, which was exactly what happened at Fight Night against him and the Sasquatch. So perhaps Coda Crosby can get a bit of revenge, or perhaps some sort of avenging his loss from Fight Night in the future. But here we go. Referee Mike Horace will call for the bell, and here we go. And already off to an impressive start with Alex Kizzy catching Kota for a power slam, and now a triangle choke. This is going to be one hell of an interesting match on Rush Hour, folks. Kota now is in control. Remember, this is the former World Heavyweight Champion, but also the established longest reigning Heavyweight Champion in the VWF. At 241 days, he held that belt. He got defeated by a cash-in by the Sasquatch at Fight Night, as I mentioned, after successfully defending the belt against Billy Starr in the main event. Now look at this. Oh my goodness! Deadlift German suplex by Alex Kizzy, who's displaying his new aggressive found attitude on Kota Crosby, which I don't even know if that's a great idea considering how dangerous that man could be, but look at this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness! Oh my God, that's gotta hurt! A powerbomb on the apron, and then slams Kota into the apron. Alex is making an example now of the former World Heavyweight Champion. And a figure four now on the outside. Kota able to escape it, and now is going to shove his opponent up against the barricade. Oh my goodness, what a takedown. Referee now is at a count of 6. Both competitors have to get back inside the ring. And it looks like they mutually agreed to finish the fight in the ring. Oh, what a right hand to the forehead of Kota, and I think he's been lacerated from that. Alex went for a body splash, it seems, and he went out of the way, and Kota tried to take advantage. Now, watch this. Oh, went for a power slam, it seems, and Alex turned it into a DDT. Nice takedown by Kizzy. Another right hand. Oh, and an Olympic slam. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. And a near fall. Oh, now looks for the bow and arrow submission on Kota Crosby. He's in massive trouble here. And Kota taps out. Kota can't take the pain.
Here is your winner, Alan Percy.
It was not the first time we've seen Alex Kizzy make a man tap out, but it might have been the first time Kota Crosby has tapped out. Alex Kizzy has submitted Kota Crosby. And surely... Oh, wait a minute. Alex now is grabbing the briefcase. Wait a minute, that's not his. He can't have that. Oh my, wait a minute. Does Alex Kizzy think he's the rightful owner of the Lethal Lottery briefcase, or what? I think he's trying to send a bit of a message to Kota Crosby, folks. Alex Kizzy Perhaps sending the intimidating message to the former World Heavyweight Champion. Does he think he maybe has a number over the champion, or the former champion, or like the Lethal Lottery briefcase holder? Well, only time will be able to tell on the Virtual Wrestling Federation. But for now, folks, we have some tag team action to kick us off again on Rush Hour. And a bit of an old rehashing rivalry between OGV and Batty Strong Style, the former World Tag Team Champions. It was a big shock when they did lose the tag titles to the Crash Outs, become two-time tag team champions, and now it is time to determine who is next in line for the World Tag Team titles. They were very close earlier this year, especially at Wrestle Brawl, to capture the World Tag Team titles, but alas happened to have fallen victim to the shortest ladder match perhaps in wrestling history. And they claim they really deserve those belts. Well, can they capture it is the biggest question at hand. I mean, surely if they win against Batty Strong Style, they definitely deserve it.
And their opponents, Athena and Isabella.
I'll bring you up to speed here, folks. At Mayhem, Batty Strong Style face Ragnarok and the Crash Outs in a three-way dance for the tag team titles, and well, they got swarmed big time from Ragnarok and the Crash Outs. They could not capture the belts and reclaim them. And therefore, the Crash Outs are the reason why now they are two-time World Tag Team Champions. So now it is time to find out who is next in line. Sound of the bell, and here we go. Irish Whip to kick us off. And Bella wants to send the message first to Chaos Beretta. Originally, it was supposed to be these two actually at Wrestle Brawl to face each other for the tag team titles, but the Toxic Table and Dark Heart got involved, and that was a beautiful torpedo launch by Ivy Eden. And look at this suggestive move. Oh my God! Oh! How many headbutts was that? That looked like it hurt like hell. Well, an Irish Whip now, and Chaos is looking to take some sort of advantage. Oh, but eats the big boot by Ivy. Here's the tag now to Bella. Atomic drop followed by the big boot. Tag is made. Mine tag made. I don't think Izzy saw it, but Big GM is in the match. She is not legal. So much history between these two teams right here. Oh, cheap shot by Chaos. It looks like Big GM is just toying with her opponent right now. And now Izzy, look at this! Oh! Just barely missed with the moonsault, but did not fully connect. Izzy looked to get the hang time off the moonsault and only got the legs of Big GM. That didn't do anything. In fact, it probably did more damage to her. Here's the tag now to Chaos. Irish whip now. Chaos is in control. Never mind. Izzy able to counter. Driving the face of Chaos into the canvas. What's going to happen here? Izzy slightly fooled everybody here with that. Looked like she was going to go for a running assault. But hits the draping DDT and went for a cover, and Chaos's feet are under the ropes. Izzy looks like she's winded. Like she can barely take much more of this matchup. All quite ready. We all know the heart and soul of Izzy. She does not want to give up. She is one of the most stubborn professional wrestlers in the VWF. But here's the tag back to Big GM now. I don't like this. What is going to happen here? Oh my God! Harshly throwing Izzy into the turnbuckle. And a crotch drop by Big GM. Drop kick. Oh, didn't even move the big Amazon, and a face buster now. What's this? Oh God! That looked like a brutal neck breaker. Oh Jesus! Looked like a back breaker or a neck breaker. I can't quite tell. Big GM is now ragdolling Izzy. Oh boy. Oh, I can't wait to see this. How's this match going to turn out? The two biggest women in this matchup. Oh, a headbutt by Big GM. Oh, drop toe hold. Oh! Look like Big GM accidentally fell on Izzy's boot. Face first, and now stopping the back of Big GM is Ivy. Irish whip as they send Big GM to the turnbuckle. Here's the tag. Drop kick by Izzy. Now wanted and Big GM able to make the tag just in time to Chaos Beretta. Izzy wasn't there fast enough to stop it. Now what's Chaos thinking about? Springboard. Oh, and overshot with a European uppercut, it seems, but is able to quickly rebound. A bit of a miscommunication right there from OGB, the Snapmare, into a White Russian leg sweep. Oh, God! Drop kick to the back of the head. And now a tag. Back to Big GM. I shudder to think what's going to happen here. What is this? A double body slam. And a snapmare into a blockbuster by Big GM. Goes for the cover on Izzy. Oh, that was close. I think that was the first pinfall attempt in this matchup, and it was almost a 3. And now an Irish whip. But Izzy able to stop any kind of momentum. Oh, wasn't quick enough to stop that. Huge Uranagi. And again, a 2 count. Ivy was that close to actually stopping the pin. Tag is made, back to Chaos. Irish whip. Are they going to look for the big boot of doom? Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Planted. And I think we have just found out who the #1 contenders will be for the World Tag Team titles. Oh, no way! She kicked out! Izzy kicked out of the boot of doom! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, but I don't think she's kicking out of this. Split-legged body slam, and that'll do it. I think Izzy was just trying desperately for any sort. I think Izzy was just trying to pull out an instinct move, and it just couldn't work out. We have found out who the #1 contenders will be for the World Tag Team titles. Huge win, as a matter of fact. They just pinned former World Tag Team Champions Batty Strong style. Did OGV. And I think the Crash Outs, wherever they are, hell, I don't even know if they're in this arena, wherever they are, have to be known about this by now. Huge win on Rush Hour for OGV. Chaos, Beretta, and Big GM. You could be looking at the next VWF World Tag Team Champions right there, folks. But now coming up next, as I mentioned earlier, folks, Emily Sharpe is a name I never thought I would be saying on commentary. Went from Emily Rodriguez to the Lost Emily to finally accepting her real name. Emily Sharpe, the sister, the official sister of the women's world champion Emily Sharpe, or Sam Sharpe, sorry. And as I actually got to mention this right now, they have named themselves in the tag team division the Sharpe Sisters. And I can't wait to see how Emily is going to perform in her first match for the first time, freed from Yin's dark grasp against Val Valocity. Let's go to the ring. coming a long way now for Val Valocity and Emily now as they schedule each other this match tonight. You know, they were former allies last year around this time, as a matter of fact, in the Toxic Table. And I don't really know what Val's thoughts are on Emily being reformed or brought to at least back to how she used to be. In some way, shape, or form. Well, I imagine that it's nothing positive.
And her opponent, representing the Suicide Blondes, from Buffalo, New York, Emily Sharpe.
Well, well, well. The Golden Goddess has returned. That's a sight that I never thought I would see again in the VWF. Her hair is back to normal. Her gear is back to how it used to be 1 year ago today. She has the chance now to show that she can, well, win a match without, I guess, her Harvard graduate diploma. Look at that beautiful gear that she is sporting here tonight. Starting the match up with a collar and elbow tie-up. I wonder if Emily's moveset is going to change at all in this matchup. Because it was heavily influenced by Yin. Because of that dark spell that she casted over her. But, I mean, as we can see bright and clear that Emily is not under influence. So what is to come from Emily Sharpe against her opponent tonight, Val Valocity. A little bit kick to take down Emily, and oh, well, she ain't gonna stay down for long. Look at this, a clean break between these two. And Valerie is gonna go up against, from one side of the ring to the other, and delivers a huge boot to the face of Emily. Now a cover, but only not even a one. The match is not going to be over that fast. Oh wait, roll up by Val Valocity and not even a one. Now look at this aggressive takedown by Emily. That's classic. That's classic Emily right there. The Golden Goddess has returned to the VWF. There's an Irish whip. Ooh, big boot eaten by Emily. Well, now Val is going to make sure that she can't deliver that big boot again. As she works on it now, goes on the middle rope with a double axe handle. What are they thinking of here? Uh-oh. Went for a Pele. Countered by Emily, and she went for a cover, and unfortunately, it looks like Val's boot was right under the rope. Irish whip by Val. Huge arm drag takedown. Emily is going to take a timeout on the outside. Oh, but a huge suicide dive by Valerie. classic slap right there by Emily. And I was raking the back of Val Valocity. Looks like she's going to try and bring her back in the ring. Nope, never mind. Oh no, the Dr. Teeth. I wouldn't doubt if Val Valocity is going to try and take a count out, but wait a minute, look at this! Oh! The brutality of a double stop off the top rope is harsh enough, but from the top rope onto the floor, that's even worse. Ooh, what a knife edge shot. Now a jawjacker by Emily. She's going to try and regain some control of this match. Oh, drop kick by Valerie. Emily is not in her zone right here. And now, uh-oh. Val is looking for the destroyer. And got it. Well, this is a bit of an upset right here on Rush Hour. If Val Valocity gets the W right here off the destroyer, and it might just happen because the cover is hooked, the leg is hooked, and it's over. A short-lived return for Emily Sharpe.
Here is your winner,
That's surely a disappointment for the returning Emily Sharpe on Rush Hour, but nevertheless, Val gets the win. Hard to believe, but anything does tend to happen here in the VWF. That Val Valocity is making a mockery of Emily Sharpe's loss right here. Talk about rubbing it in your face. That's exactly what Val Valocity enjoys doing in the VWF every time she gets the chance to do it. Coming up next, Coming up next, folks, is a meeting of the minds match between Sasquatch and the Carnivore, the deranged maniac. I'm gonna say, right here, right now, and I'm on record for this, this is gonna be one of the most bizarre matches in the VWF here on Rush Hour. Simply because it's the Sasquatch and a former convict, supposedly. Just let that sink in. A convict and an ape. Oh, here we go. We're backstage right now. What is this? Oh my God. Being escorted by security?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 229 pounds, the accomplice.
I can't believe this. The man is dancing. He's getting the crowd on their feet for this. Oh my goodness. The Sasquatch has gotten the people here in Middletown, New Jersey on their feet. He loves to bring the fun and the party wherever he goes, especially his favorite move, the conga line. Did he just try and do the splits right there? Goodness me. Oh, and here comes the Killjoy.
And his opponent from Sydney, Utah, weighing in at 245 pounds,
I mean, you can feel the air just shift in this guy's entrance. We went from Dance Time Sasquatch to, this psychopath who has huge personality disorder. I'm positive about that. I fright that man ever becoming a champion in the VWF. Sound of the bell, and here we go. The worst part is that he knows how to wrestle, but wait a minute, look at this! Wait! Oh, that would have been amazing if Sasquatch got the win right there. But a huge upset for Carnivore. Now he's going to brush the knee off of Sasquatch's face. What is Carnivore thinking up here? He's going to the top rope. Are you kidding me? No, you gotta be kidding! Delivered an elbow drop! I didn't even know that man could do that! Who's been teaching this guy? He is a scary individual. Totally weird from every other wrestler in the VWF. And now he's going to try and powerbomb the Sasquatch. No, he's going to drop his head in a half-ass snake eyes. And now, oh, come on, ref, get in there. He's choking him out. He can't do that. That's an illegal move. And Carnivore lets go of it. And now, here's the cover. Sasquatch's foot was under the rope, and, of course, the referee didn't see it. If Carnivore wins this match, it'll be one heck of an upset. An Irish whip. Oh, it bumped into referee Stanley Earns. Sasquatch is kind of disappointed that it's not Mike Horace calling this match, but he's in control now. Oh! And the Sasquatch moonsault connecting. And that was short-lived. Carnivore has controlled the majority of this match. Oh boy. Off the middle rope, delivers a double axe handle. And now he's choking him again. He's choking the Sasquatch again. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, what a freaking forearm! Oh, wait a minute. Is Sasquatch looking for the GG already? Well, this might end very abruptly. Here's the cover. How the hell did he do that? Carnivore kicked out at 2.5. Sasquatch is going to try and get some control in this match. Oh! A roundhouse kick to the back of Carnivore's head. That might knock him out right there. Double Meteora. And bullseye. Sasquatch now is going to try and gain some momentum back in this match. Oh, and is quickly stopped by the Carnivore. And eats the dirty feet of the Sasquatch. Now she's going to try the GG one more time. He tries it again. Again, the Sasquatch. And the Carnivore's huge reign of terror in this match, and he does!
Here is your winner, the accomplice.
It's a party time indeed for the Sasquatch. And the crowd is starting to... Is he bringing the crowd with to do the conga dance? Oh, he's going in the crowd. Okay. I was about to say. Well, enjoy your party, Sasquatch. I will say that theme song is very catchy. I guess Carnivore will not be the party pooper for the Sasquatch's party here tonight on Rush Hour. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, as the Sasquatch takes like 17 people or so to the backstage area for a conga line. That is probably the longest conga line I've ever seen. We got another matchup coming up on Rush Hour. As I mentioned earlier, folks, Blake Astolfo has moved from wrestling position to managerial position. And he approached Alan Percy earlier today, and also the Insiders, wanting to ask if he could manage the Insiders. Jules Assassin declined, but also, before this match began, Alan Percy was going to be escorted by Jules Assassin, the Intercontinental Champion, and Duke Battens, but Blake Astolfo insisted that he escorts Alan Percy to ringside for this matchup, which bit of a very interesting move as to what exactly is on Blake's mind, other than wanting to manage the Insiders, but he got declined by Jules Assassin and Duke Battens. So, but I guess Alan Percy will escort him for this match against Billy Starr. Now without the Intercontinental Championship, but he still has that Titantron up above him, that says Intercontinental Champion. Talk about insecure. I have to wonder if Billy Starr is going to want a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. Knowing this man's attitude, he's going to want it back. And he'll want it back soon. By the way, folks, I have some news coming up right now for the VWF. We're going back to Canada. Yes, indeed. The VWF is going to be going on its Canada tour for the Great Canadian Bash, which will be happening on July 26th from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And surely, I wonder what will happen if Billy Starr enters the Great Canadian Bash with or without a match in his mind of the Intercontinental title. But I will say that next week on Rush Hour, we will be heading to the TD Coliseum in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Here we go.
And his opponent, representing the Insiders, from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 239 pounds, Alan Percy.
It's really weird to see Blake Astolfo without his ring gear, but also even weirder with him in a suit. But I wonder just how much support he'll be able to provide for the Insiders and Alan Percy here tonight. Here we go. And a suplex to start us off. Is Billy Starr already winded? No, he's not. He was just playing possum right there. So far, Blake Astolfo is not so helpful against Alan Percy. I was not really sure exactly what he was going to provide here at ringside, but Billy Starr is taking most of the control in this matchup. Single leg Boston Crab by Billy. An Irish whip now from the reversal from Allen, and Blake Astolfo, what is he doing now? Couldn't quite tell, but I believe that Blake was trying to remove the top turnbuckle cover. And he might have done it successfully. As these two men now are going to trade chops, trade slaps. Billy Starr is taking a slap fest right here. Oh, and now they're both going at it. but Billy wins the slapfest. Now a gut-wrench suplex of the former champion. Here's the cover, no hook of the leg. 2 count. Ooh, what a headbutt. I might have busted the nose of Alan Percy. And wait a minute, where's the referee? Referee Mike Horace is distracted, it looks like, by Blake Astolfo. Oh man, Alan Percy is busted open bad on the top of his head and on his nose, but now Billy with a pop-up powerbomb, and I think that's going to do it right there. That was very close. Billy Starr is frustrated now after Alan Percy kicked out. Now what's Alan thinking about here? Perhaps looking for the come-over kick. Oh, Jesus! Looked like a bit of a neckbreaker slam, I want to say, but Alan Percy, nonetheless, will go for the cover. Hook of the leg. And the Butler could not get the 3. At least not right now. The match continues. Uh-oh. Got caught. Got caught by Billy. And eats the clothesline. Jewel Assassin is watching this match right now backstage, along with Duke Battens. Uh-oh. And now Billy goes up top, perhaps looking for the Fallen Star headbutt. No, went for an elbow, but missed. Alan Percy, look at the blood on his face. It is not looking pretty at all. From that Fallen Star, or from that headbutt, I guess. Not really the Fallen Star headbutt. That would be performed from the top rope. But Billy is a lover of the headbutts. As Alan now is going to take a turn on the top. Barking orders at Billy to get up. And he does so. And a clothesline takedown. Blake Astolfo with a huge smile on his face. A very strange one at that, too. Now I think he's going for the come-over kick. Oh, Billy stepped out of the way. Irish whip sends Alan over the top rope. And a stun gun launches Alan on the outside. Now Blake, what is he thinking? He'll try and remove the top turnbuckle cover again. The only type of support that he's provided in this matchup is distracting referee Mike Horace from Alan getting the cover, or from Billy getting the cover over Alan. Oh, but a drop toe! Face first, Billy goes on the floor. Oh, and he stopped himself from hitting those steel steps. Oh, no! Oh, jeez! Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt big time. Looked like Billy's legs just barely grazed on those steel steps, but still did some damage. And now is back in control. Hits the high knee. And I think is going to look for the burnout submission on Alan Percy. And there it is. Alan Percy's in trouble. He passed out from this before. Is he going to do it again? Yes, he does. Ouch.
Your winner, Billy Starman.
And I guess Blake Astolfo's assistance wasn't so helpful in this match, as Billy Starr, for the second time, makes Alan Percy pass out. Sends a big message to Jewel Assassin, indeed. Uh-oh, and there they come right now. Jewel Assassin and Duke Battens marching to ringside for Alan Percy's laceration. And they're trying to use the handkerchief now to wipe it. Oh, jeez! Duke Battens just punched the crap out of Blake Astolfo after he tried to come over and help. Well, I guess so much for that. Blake Astolfo doesn't seem to be invited to the Insiders. And in the midst of all that, Billy Starr is basking in his victory. And surely he's going to want to get a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship in the future, and I think Jules Sasson will happily oblige to that. But now, folks, it's time for our main event. Bryan Cell Damage versus Bastion Detlef, and I gotta say, after making an explosive return at the Lethal Lottery, Cell Damage is going to look to make an impact in his return match against Bastion Detlef in the main event tonight. And he says, and I quote, "I want a piece of the World Heavyweight Champion, Cindy." There are no words except, "I want to see that."
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from North New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds, Bryan Danger.
In his home state, Bryan Cell Damage is home on Rush Hour. Welcome back, the New Jersey Diamondback. Got a bit of a new look, too. Growing a goatee. The supreme underdog of the Virtual Wrestling Federation. God, I can't wait for this match. I wonder how brutal it's gonna get.
And his opponent from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 286 pounds, Bastion Detlef.
Folks, I don't think these two have ever faced off in the Virtual Wrestling Federation one-on-one. So to say that I'm excited for this is an understatement. These are two of the biggest, baddest guys in the locker room. Bastion with his trademark skull splitter. Bryan with his trademark whippersnapper. Or, well, whipperstunner, as he likes to call it. Here we go. Oh, right out the gates. They wanted to eat each other alive right there. But Bastion gets the first attack. Hits the first strike and goes for the knee, and Bryan gets out of the way. Let's see how much ring rust the New Jersey Diamondback has, if he has any. Back suplex. As Bryan is in control here. Now with a body splash. Oh, an overhead shot by Bastion. You know, if Bastion does win this match, I have to wonder, will that mean he is next in line for the World Heavyweight title? The last time he was contending for a world championship match was actually when Juju Justice was the world champion. But now Colin Arbel tie-up. And I don't think Bryan Cell Damage has ever tasted gold here in the Virtual Wrestling Federation, except, well, the only other guy right now in that ring to have is Bastion Detlef with the World Tag Team titles. So Bryan really is the ultimate underdog of the VWF. He has come so close and so far every time he is in a championship match. When it was Afro Ragnarsson as the world champion. When it was Jules Sasson as the Intercontinental champion. Not once, but twice. Oh, and he tried to pick up the big man, and, well, that is 286 pounds right there. But Bryan is not giving up. He went for this. He went for the springboard tornado DDT off the middle rope and could not do it. Oh, but a huge pop-up powerbomb. Here's the cover now. Hook of the leg. 2 count. Bryan's trying not to get frustrated here as he's shoving the boot right up against the throat, the jugular almost, of the Dresden Harbinger. As now, what is Bryan thinking of here? New Jersey Diamondback on the middle rope with a double axe handle. And is he already looking for the whipper stunner or the brain damage? Uh-oh. Got caught. And now Bastion is going to fully take control of the driver's seat. What is on this man's mind now? Irish whip. Oh, what a freaking chop! Oh my god! That freaking echoed throughout this arena. No way! God, my... Oh no! I'm just so speechless. This freaking... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, no way! Bastion Detlef hit the freaking Dresden bow splitter, and Bryan kicked out at just 2! I'm telling you right now, folks, this is going to be one hell of a match. Oh, and a crossface submission! Bryan's not giving up. Bryan's going up top. What's he got in here? Drop kick to the chest of Bastion Detlef. Here's the cover again. Hook of the leg. What a 2 count. An Irish whip by Bryan. Backhand elbow now. Sindave has to be watching this match backstage. Oh, God, what a chop! And a DDT by Bryan. He was not going to take that lightly. Uh-oh. Now Bastion with a clothesline. Back body drop for Bryan. Looking for another one, perhaps? No, a spine buster. Oh, now what's he thinking about here? Oh, God, that's gonna hurt. Chopping the back of Bryan's neck, the spinal cord area. And now he's going once again for the skull splitter. There it is again for the second time. It's gotta be over. Tough loss right there. Wait a minute. Now Sindave. Oh, come on! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. after Bryan Cell Damage took on Bastion Detlef and had to take a loss after 2 skull splitters, the world champion is going to attack him from behind. You got to be kidding me. It's... wow. Well, I think it's clear as day that Sindave wants to revisit his old rivalry with his old friend, Bryan Cell Damage, a man that he grew up in wrestling with. And now, Sindave just gave a, well, warm welcome back for Bryan Cell Damage with that assault, with the championship belt in his hand. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And folks, unfortunately, that's going to wrap up our time here on Rush Hour. But thank you very much for showing up here on Rush Hour. Thank you for tuning in this week. For Tom Luke, who is unfortunately not able to make it, I'm yours truly, Jimmy Hoffa. We're going to see you next Saturday night on Rush Hour. And I'm pretty sure Sindave is going to have some words for Cell Damage, his old friend, by the time that shows up. By the time we get there in Hamilton. We'll see you next week, folks. Good night from Middletown, New Jersey.